Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Tuesday Baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab in this one, Kiter Montero.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one.
So with Casey Mize to the 15-day IL, we did kind of figure that Kiter Montero was going to be the replacement, and indeed, he is. 0-1 as we start this one off. David Hamilton leading off. Who to pick? You might want to wait. If you missed the lineup, you might want to wait and take a look at it, where we've got it all sorts of messed up here today.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Going.
Wow!
Gone.
Second pitch of the game.
Leaves the yard.
And multiple times this week, we've allowed leadoff home runs.
We knew it wasn't coming back.
Oh, man, the long ball seems familiar and way too familiar. This has been a really rough stretch. Bad changeup from Montero. Hamilton smashed that thing. That's another home run in this series already. We're in the first inning of game 2 out of 3 that went into that tunnel.
Yoshida will hit next. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
I believe they have a right-hander. That's a rip foul by Yoshida. Well, not ideal to start down.
Now the 0-1.
Not with the lineup that we're throwing out there today.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That's a pretty good pitch there by Keeter. Chopper to Colt Keith.
Throw on to Torkelson. 1 out in the top of the first.
Yeah, I want to say our lineup is like Justin Henry Malloy, Carpenter, Green,
This team can really pile up the runs, Chris.
Torkelson, Colt Keith,
this year.
McKinstry, Dingler, Sweeney, and Jace Young, I want to say.
Opposing manager can do with the bullpen, and on top of that,
no, Carp is doo-doo against lefties.
More margin for error. So instead
Rafael Devers in the 3-hole.
Darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively.
Not our best there.
That offense and the ability to score runs also helps.
He's a little less doo-doo these days, but still isn't good.
On the ground,
right ball to Colt Keith.
Throw on to Torkelson, and Devers is set down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
The left fielder.
And hey, Carpenter, as always, a decent pick, especially when he's DHing.
You know, a single for him many times is a double.
Which he is today.
Guy is off to the races, ready to steal.
Jaron Duran, yesterday's leadoff batter. Actually, didn't they hit a leadoff home run against us yesterday with Duran?
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh my God! I just said the lineup.
That is big.
Connor Wong digs in now.
Well, 2-out base runner for the Red Sox. Here's Connor Wong.
That
fastball
one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
We'll get to the bottom of the first inning here, hopefully soon. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a fair ball for Torkelson.
To the bag, and that'll do it.
It ended the inning. I don't care how goofy it looked. We ran in a complete circle with Torkelson. Leadoff man goes deep. 1-0 both Sox. Yep. Garrett Whitlock, today's starter for the Boston Red Sox. Good numbers so far on the year. 3-1. I mean, the ERA is not great, but only the 1 loss to his record. Good whip.
For his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really
That's unfortunate.
Batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time.
Justin Henry Malloy to lead off.
And tracking the ball.
Zach McKinstry. That gets a fire up, Chips.
Bottom of the first. Here's the left.
Should have taken him yesterday.
Henry Malloy.
Homered yesterday.
And that misses.
Well, that sweeper's going to be a problem. 6th in the American League wild card of these Red Sox. A little bit early to start talking about wild cards, but it's getting to the point that you could.
Check swing, he went too far.
Change up, even though it was at 84. Felt like it was moving in slow motion. Well, 1-1. Now 2-1. Sweeper heavy here early, even though it's the 5th pitch in his repertoire there. Huh.
Way out front for strike 2.
This is one hell of a brutal way to start for Justin Henry Malloy, who has really seen his time in the order drop here lately, but out of just sheer necessity for some fresh bats, we put him in. Fucking sweeper, changeup, sweeper, slider.
2-2 now.
Ground ball. That has a chance. Great play at second base.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play.
Aye.
Up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his
I would say that's how it's gone for Malloy as of late, but it really hasn't. Malloy's been struggling. Andy Ibanez got forced into the lineup way more than Malloy has.
For Detroit, Kerry Carpenter.
Well, Carpenter with a home run last night in the first inning as well.
And that's
Skinker in the dirt. Not much velocity, but good power sinker. Looks to move a good bit. As aforementioned.
And he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker as a hitter.
Didn't sink as much that time. Thought we could get it. Nowhere close.
Next offer,
powered one in.
For a
wow.
Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jesus. Well, 1-2.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. Try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Well, here's Riley.
Here's Riley Green.
First
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Is Austin at work? I don't think so. I think he was there in the morning. Checks that sinker. That's actually another changeup. That changeup's going to be a problem. Javi has the day off today. Good chunk of our regular order does. Dude, everything moves just real sharp. These are actually 2 pretty good takes there.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
Of course.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Garrett Whitlock threw 3 really good pitches in that AB. Didn't get a single swing out of us. That's the adjustment we're going to have to make with him. Everything, at least his primary pitches, is going to be breaking down on us.
Offensive side of it.
And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. Ref Snyder.
That sums it up for Torque. That's the first pitch we've seen up in the zone, I think, since Malloy.
1 left for Detroit.
Wow.
And it remains 1-0.
Feel like we did everything we needed to do on that. You know, just slightly behind it, trying to hit the ball the other way. Yeah, Malloy already batted. He
and stepping in for Boston.
Oh God, what did happen for Malloy? I don't know. What? What happened to J-Head? He didn't strike out, so he is still available.
Montero back to work. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Uh-huh.
And that one is in for
all right.
Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter,
1-1.
not too good with where it was located. Very top.
Blake Sabol in the lineup today for the Red Sox. Did not play in yesterday's opener.
Fights it off. You'll see
Not
another.
off. We'll do it again. Looking for a solid response from Montero. Good sinker off. Slurve there, rather. Jace Young. Good throw across. One away.
The center fielder, number 3.
Well, you got to say early on,
Now at the plate,
Montero has done
Rafaela.
one thing well,
Definitely
and that's
scuffling at the
force a
dish
good
lately.
chunk of
Only
ground
2
balls.
hits over the last 5 games.
And a
This ball's
chopper
chopped
back
to
to
the ground.
Montero. Good quick
Over to
out.
first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
And even though the solo home run happened, it happened on the second pitch of the inning. It was a relatively quick
Outs, base is
first.
empty. So
For
stepping in
Keeter
for Boston, Rob
Is
Refsnyder.
now it is Rob Refsnyder. And to left field.
Malloy.
Final 2 outs of the inning will come on
And
2
that's the
pitches.
third out.
Keeter Montero threw 2 in under
To the
20.
bottom of inning number
And we will
2.
head to the bottom of the
It's
second.
the Red Sox 1 and
Very
the Tigers
good.
nothing.
Yes, yes, we very much fell behind. Solo shot, right field, leadoff batter again.
Bottom of the
Into
inning,
that
leadoff
tunnel
to
again.
second baseman, Colt Heath.
Second baseman, Colt Keith.
My oh my. There's Colt. Yeah, we got
Missed with a
hit.
changeup, and that's ball 1.
Finding more and more ways to keep Colt Keith in the lineup these days.
High fly ball out to center field.
Another game that,
Durant
at least
takes the
early
grab,
on here,
and a quick out
ball is
number
not
1.
jumping off
Batting
Tiger
sixth,
bats.
The right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
And now, Zach McKinstry. Homered in the ball game yesterday.
I also have to put down Pat's pick of Zach McKinstry.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I'll tell you this, Garrett Whitlock, just a little bit of a nightmare matchup for me. Not a single thing he throws going to be straight. We're going to have to really wait for mistakes here today. I think we're going to see a lot of pitches around the knees.
On the ground right
Ground
side.
ball, weakly
Story
hit,
Tosses to first. 2 gone.
2 gone. Yes, yep, right after this game, we have 100 laps at North Wilkesboro.
Dylan Dingler.
He's done a great
With
job
the
making contact
Legends
recently.
roster I
Working on a
assembled.
5-game hitting streak.
Dylan Dingler is sitting 5 straight games he's played.
On the ground
Not
to
there.
third.
Man,
Devers
quick
throws
inning
out
for
to
us too.
first. And that is the inning.
Good for
3
good
up,
for
3 out
pace.
for him there.
Really good
He
for
plays in
pace.
full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Right into the 3rd inning. We've been live for 25 minutes. Yep, so we'll do a
Back here at the
12-minute,
ballpark,
technically
check out the
10-minute
latest
qualifying
news from around
session
the league.
because the counter starts whenever I hit the Start Sim button. Takes a minute to load in. And then, yeah, 100 laps, no stages, no free passes, no wave arounds. Old school NASCAR stuff.
Pitch
Good
is in
slider.
there. That's strike 1.
Start the inning to
Story,
number 9
multi-time
hitter,
All-Star,
Trevor Story.
32 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, the one thing he'll
Former
find
Colorado
is that a lot
Rocky,
the
of
time
course,
the play is to your
and the
back.
0-2.
You're moving to your right, you've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and
Strikeout from
second.
Montero.
Usually
I would
moving to
very
third,
much
shortstop,
not
second base,
like
not so
to have a 29-inning game here today. We went 12 innings last night in the loss, and then played overtime in Red Wings Leafs Game 5.
And first off,
Top of the
Randy
order, David
Staub
Hamilton. Left the yard on the worst pitch Montero has thrown. That's a good
Next
take.
offering is down low.
Nope. No, we sure didn't, which means that
Nasty
I have to
backdoor
play
slider.
hockey
There's
on
really nothing you can
Wednesday,
do with that if you swing
which
at it.
is the
So
date
it's
of
a
our
good
All-Star
take by him.
race.
In
To
the
center
air,
for Riley.
field. Green settles under it.
Green there, 2 gone.
Makes the grab. 2 down.
Yep, we got Tigers baseball that in theory I could put off until Thursday. We got a day off. I would rather not do that.
And now it's going to be Masataka
but,
Yoshida. Grounded out
yeah.
his first time up. That one at the
Changeup
knees
drops
for
in
a
at the
strike.
knees. Masataka Yoshida hit a home run last night.
That one fouled
Good
off.
sinker. Way out in front of that thing. Oh, a lot of left-handers to struggle with here today. Ground ball. Jace Young sets his feet, fires in time. Good play for the youngster.
Down in order go the Red Sox.
Foul territory. Good stuff. Bottom 3, Tigers still looking for their first hit.
Back here in Detroit, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Did, of course, draw the walk with Riley Green, so the perfect game is out of play.
That one finds
Sinker in.
0-1.
Had no real answer for Garrett Whitlock. A lot of balls down in the zone, really tough guy to hit. He'll make mistakes eventually. That wasn't it. That's honestly the straightest pitch that he's thrown today. We're out in front on that there with Trey Sweeney, but still balls down in the zone. Good slider. I'm going to say that was corner paint, wasn't it? Yeah. 0-2 on Trey.
Here's the 0-2.
Do it again. He threw a sweeper in that spot. A little bit farther up than the slider. He pitches down and in to the lefty.
And a pitch.
Do it again. That changeup may have broken just low of the zone. Nah, 50-50. His pitches are as straight as the owner of a gay bar. You're not wrong. That one's down low. 1-2. Finally a ball. But hey, good for the pitch count on Whitlock. I can't imagine he has great stamina, so hopefully we get him out of here by the 5th.
Pulls the string with the changeup.
It doesn't get much better than that changeup. Oh my God. You just have to guess, honestly. With him leading with that sinker changeup, they're going to look the damn same. And we guessed wrong. We just about had it there. The timing thing there actually looks like the ball. I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but I can. The ball looks like it's in the back. So that's great.
At the plate, Jace Young.
Jace Young foul.
Wrapped foul.
Hardest hit ball of the day for the Tigers. Only the 3rd game of the year for Jace. Ground ball and a base hit to the right side. How about Young? Great play at third base last half inning. It's the Tigers in the hit column here in the 3rd.
Absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Henry Malloy.
Back to the top of the order in Jahen. And I mean, look at the locations here. This was one of the very few at-bats where Whitlock really lived up in the zone, but he's still on edges. That one into right. That's got a chance to drop, and it does.
That's in there for a knock. Quick throw back in.
Tigers win 8 batters without a hit. Back to back.
You know what they say. You couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that. And certainly
a lawn dart
just
from Jahen.
Back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
2 on, only 1 away. Kerry Carpenter.
2 on, 1 out.
Struck out back in the 1st inning on another one of those outstanding changeups from Whitlock. He has just placed that pitch just below the zone, right at the knees, multiple times already here.
Right through there for a strike.
Nope.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better
Carpenter,
way to get out of this
home run last night, looking to do it again today.
2 on, 1 out. There's a swing and a miss.
That was honestly the best looking pitch out of the hand that I saw all day. And of course, it's a cutter. Almost as slow as he'll throw it. That's disgusting. And it's a pitch he hasn't really gone to. He hasn't used the cutter a whole lot. 1-2 on Carp. Now 2-2.
With a breaking ball.
Well,
First and second with 1 gone here in this.
They didn't want to face Green last time. I'd imagine facing him right now looks pretty damn good. Down low, full count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
I'll tell you, I'm expecting another changeup. He's been so good with that pitch. Ball 4. Was a changeup, but missed away.
That's a tough one to swallow right there.
Second walk of the day for Garrett Whitlock. Bases juiced, 1 away. Riley Green. And the takes for Green, that first AB. Got us our first base runner of the day. Down low, 1-0, good start. And I mean, this is what has made Whitlock so good, is that location right below the knees, it's tough to take the whole game.
The 1-0.
Down low again.
Pressure's on right here.
2-0.
Bases loaded.
Gotta think he badly needs a strike, but what does he go to?
He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
3-0 with nowhere to put him.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin.
7 straight balls.
Breathe and slow everything down.
You would imagine pitch number 40 here has to be in the zone. And it is.
And that is in
we'll let him get that.
3-1.
We'll let him get that, but how badly does he not want to walk home the tying run? No way he throws that pitch again, right? Where it was. Riley Green, right center field. He's hit it fairly well. Tagging up and scoring. It's still in Dingler.
It's 1-1. Well, that's a quality at bat right
Tigers tie it up.
You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Jace Young.
Spencer Torkelson. Up now.
I just saw his speed. I didn't realize, and I just defaulted to Dingler. Here's Torkelson. Got that sweeper elevated. And in that first inning, we just didn't see pitches up in the zone, so of course I pulled the trigger on it. We aren't swinging first pitch here, though.
Just
1-0. Long inning already for Garrett Whitlock. Tigers threatening to lead here. 2-0.
Another ball. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners.
Command has
a challenge pitch coming.
Gone away. Maybe intentionally, I don't know.
On the ground to the left.
It's a good cutter on the outside edge.
Foul.
He started to mix in that cutter a little bit more. It's a tough adjustment when he's so sinker changeup heavy.
That's
Into
towards
center. Fly ball on a changeup middle end. It'll end the inning, but the Tigers do at least tie it up. RBI sac fly for Riley Green.
3 innings complete. All tied 1-1.
Hey, Jahan was cold coming into this. That's why he hasn't really been in the lineup that much lately.
Devers in the box. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone.
Oh! Well, we led for a minute, or we tied it up for a minute. Number 9 for Rafael Devers.
Aggressive, and it paid off.
Oof.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate,
that's been the last week of baseball.
For the hitter to do damage. Even
it really is.
Good sinker like that one. Nice.
Even going back to the Colorado series, all the way through Texas, and so far in the first 2 games of this Boston series, we get a big inning, or at least an important inning for us. And Boston, Texas, Colorado, they immediately respond.
And that drops in for a strike.
Over 80%
Yeah,
of his
well,
first
if
pitches
he
are
just
strikes.
hit a home run,
You're
so we
doing
can
that.
assume he's not
Could have
playing
a really
first
good
base.
day out there on the mound.
Bunt,
Now
foul.
a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home
Field
run.
2.
Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Oh,
Just misses with that one.
that's such a great
Really good
pitch.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
That
Missed
one
again. A
misses.
couple of good
And
takes
the
here.
count is even, 2-2.
Stayed away here from Duran. And line to Jace Young.
Caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Player of the game?
Produce a hit, but he made
I know we're only in the
contact.
4th,
That's
but
all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Young has been really important so far.
Got one close.
Good slider. Not called. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my voice is not too happy with me today. I don't know why. Into right. McKinstry will move in. Could be lingering plague. Like, I've felt decent, but, like, every other day it seemed like, I don't know, tough to talk.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Blake Sable. Right down to shoot.
Blake Sable. 2 away here in the 4th. 2-1 Red Sox. Swing and a miss.
And that is strike 2.
Oh, I'd love to just have a normal-ass curveball.
Next one is,
you know, especially with all these lefties in the game here today for the Red Sox, it's not a great matchup for Keeter. Good slider on the outer edge. A little bit elevated, but couldn't pull the trigger. Rafael Devers nearly sent a ball to the right field concourse.
This is Tigers
2-1
baseball on the show Great Lakes.
That was rough. You start the game, you got to give Boston the lead with the leadoff home run, of course. And, I mean, at least our 3rd leadoff home run of the week. Going back to the Colorado series when Brenton Doyle had hit the leadoff inside the Parker. Colt Keith against Garrett Whitlock here to start the bottom of the 4th. A 200-foot fence in right field, yeah. You know, take the green monster from Boston and then put another green monster on top of it. Maybe that'll stop the home runs.
And now it's
outer edge, call the ball.
These Tigers showing great discipline at the plate.
Whitlock's stamina is in rough shape, and he hasn't even thrown 50 pitches.
The starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before.
Well, I had a goal in mind of chasing him by the end of the 5th. Depending on what happens here, he might not last the 4th.
The 2-1.
I just knew it was going to be a good changeup, good something down there. Hopefully wait to see something else.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
You just have to tell yourself that when it looks like it's going for that low outside corner that changeup did, he doesn't have anything that's going to actually go there. And into left field, leadoff single, Colt Keith.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
extended. Where Colt's been so good when he has played. Opposite field, just getting on base. Here's McKinstry. Ground ball could be 2. It's a slow flip. They did not get McKinstry at first base. Fielder's choice. 1 away.
The ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
I regret nothing on that swing. Timed it well. Sinker. Pretty much middle of the plate. And yet McKinstry just got on top of it. Woo! There's that cutter. And with the amount of right-handers that we do have in the order today, at least like 4 of them, I'm surprised I haven't seen that more. Ha! Oh, for sure. It's a 0-point play, but at least it's not -2.
Yeah, that's downstairs.
I shouldn't laugh because we're probably going to get a makeup call for pitch number 2 at some point. Oh. One of his better changeups of the day, honestly. That thing looks almost just right down the middle of the plate. Well, guess what? It's at your knees. Look out.
And it's 3-2.
So here we go.
Sweeney due up next. Struck out earlier.
He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in.
Look at the locations, though. What do you do with any of that?
Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Trey Sweeney up now.
The sad part is, I figured when it was coming in that it was a cutter. I mean, slightly behind it, but not bad enough that we could have, you know, we're going to whiff at it if it was up a little bit more. That cutter even had sink on it. Man, oh man.
Fouled off. He was late.
I don't remember being bullied this much at the knees. Really all season. I mean, this has been really hard.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1.
No, he's really
60 pitches in for Whitlock, and he doesn't have much left. But pitching with the one-run lead, Boston might go with him until something bad happens.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 2.
Knees have not been friendly for Garrett Whitlock. Oh, it sure does. Everything really is going to break down at least somewhat.
Here's a 2-1.
Ground ball, base hit to the left side. Trey Sweeney goes the other way.
Now 2 on with 2 out.
Inning will extend, and another left-hander in Jace Young, who has had, I'd say, a really good game today.
Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the third baseman, Jace Young. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
I just realized my gain on my microphone was fucked up. I don't know if it sounded weird, but it was.
Out of bounce right.
Oh my God.
Throws to first in time. And that is that. So
that was one of the biggest mistakes that Garrett Whitlock made in this game. Timed up fairly decently. Jace chopped it.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Well, scoring game yet again. Not since really game 1 in Colorado. Well, no, game 3 in Colorado was pretty high scoring. Our offense has taken a little bit of a nosedive here. Keter Montero, by the way, 39 pitches through 4.
Back to work. Just missed.
And on the hook for the loss via 2 Boston home runs.
Pitch misses.
2-0 to Rafaela. That's that's trouble. Safe to say, Cedane Rafaela. Bullet for a leadoff single.
Like that can help you come
Yeah.
out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
There should be no accusations of rookie difficulty ever after what happened to us in Boston. Or not Boston, Los Angeles to start this season. That was rough.
And a foul ball.
Grounded foul by number 8 hitter Rob Refsnyder.
Montero winds and deals.
Would not
That's
chase.
outside. And that is ball 1.
Runner on the move. So, oh, well,
gets past the catcher.
it's a strike for a 1-2 count. Runner moves up to second base with nobody out. Oh.
Rafaela.
Well, then explain the Baltimore series. That's such a mistake. Pitch. Whoa, Sweeney. Yeah, great flip there, Trey. To be fair, Colt Keith not covering the back wouldn't have mattered.
Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
One away. Here's Trevor Story.
He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Not a great slider at all. Montero been hit hard so far in this inning. One got through, one didn't.
It's called a strike. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Fouled away. Montero's able to throw that slurve decently. Come on. Back to Keter. It went off of him, and nobody knows who's going to fucking field the ball.
So runners at the corners and 1 out.
I did not manually switch players, by the way. I wanted to go field that with Keter, and then all of a sudden I got switched on to Colt Keith. Oh, my.
Now here is David
Hamilton, strike 1.
For a strike.
I set up the double play. I mean, I guess technically.
And it's even up.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Keep this a 1-run game. Could be huge. Fouled away. I'm going to pretty much try and attack the Boston hitters the same way that I've been attacked all day. Slider or sinkers, changeups down on the zone. Oh, ground ball, Colt Keith. Well, we got an out on the play, but after Sweeney's slow flip on the potential double play, the low percentage chance of a double play last time, Colt Keith couldn't get it out of the glove. Fired it on to first. 3-1 Red Sox now.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And Yoshida certainly make us pay if we make a mistake. Might make us pay anyway. That's trouble. Zach McKinstry on the run. He will not get it. Not speedy. It'll be a double for Yoshida to make it 4-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order.
Well, safe to say, about time.
Manager might have to go
Unfortunately, to at least think about the bullpen. Feel bad for Keeter, honestly. And our bullpen is in a rough way, so give me Breesky and give me a guy who had a great game last night, Sean Gunther.
First offering misses badly.
There's no way a perfectly timed pitch should miss that bad. No way.
And one in scoring position. Just missed.
No need to go right.
Keeter can't really throw a strike unless it's just hung over the plate.
Make him expand his zone if he doesn't.
3-0.
Just missed.
We just need one more out here, guys. Come on.
For the Red Sox. Next offering is
Ever
back.
swinging 3-0. 22 pitch inning for Montero. Woo! Nasty slurve there, right on the edge. Got him looking. Damage is limited. The best we could have. 4-1 Red Sox. Gonna need this top of the order to really spark something. Falling a little bit too far down for my liking.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over.
So, Garrett Whitlock out of the game. Unfortunately for us, that means there's a left-hander on the mound.
His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Walk rate among the worst with relief pitchers. I'd assume in the American League, huh?
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these
all right, let's take a look at the repertoire. Still no straight fastball. Have not seen a four-seamer all day.
It's just not happening for him so far. Zero extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
That was disgusting. Haven't not seen a straight curveball all day. Whoa! What the fuck happened with that thing?
Keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot
kind of 1-2 was that?
When you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fouled away. Cutter, I believe, on the inside edge, just off, but probably still a good foul.
The 1-2.
Do it again.
And stays alive.
Very few mistakes from Red Sox pitching here today. The hits Detroit has gotten, very well earned.
Next pitch.
Make it 2-2.
Now 2-2.
Now I want to say we saw Bernardino, but he may have also just warmed up. I'm not sure he ever entered the game. But judging by the slight lack of stamina, I'd say he did pitch at least a little bit yesterday. And taken. Nice. 3-2 on Jahan. Carpenter due up next. We'll do it again. Another pretty good cutter, right about where he threw the last one. Although this one in the zone. We'll see pitch number 9. Inside, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat.
Leadoff walk for Malloy. And now I'm pretty much just hoping that Carpenter or Green can get on base. I don't even care if it's both of them. I just want one of them to get on. Carpenter! Bullet into left center field. That one's all the way to the wall. Oh, and it's botched in left center. Carpenter heading to third. He's in, and it's 4-2. No idea what happened there in the outfield. That should not have been a triple. Malloy was going to score regardless. See if we can take a look at what happened here with David Hamilton. Oh, he tried to backhand it. Momentum takes him into the wall. Had to correct it. There was no throw at third.
Runner at third, nobody out.
Well,
and next up
that's huge. Here's Green. Probably a pitch that we should have let go, but I was kind of hoping for a curveball there. Slider instead, 0-1. Ground ball, and he'll get the run home. It's a 4-3 ball game. Green is safe. E6 is going to leave a runner on base. The Boston Red Sox are falling apart. That's as routine a ground ball as you'll ever see. It's right to you, and you miss the throw. He just rushed it. Green was getting down the line pretty good on the slow roller. And now it is Torkelson. Break out of this slump, man, right now. Ball one.
First offering is not close.
Second in the American League in walks with 25 this year.
And that
2-0.
misses. Yeah, that's ball two.
And he's only climbed that walk leaderboard since the struggles really began. That's a good first strike. No reason to go after that. Wait for something better. Oh, Torque.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame.
Looked like it went off. It didn't even really go off the barrel. Almost like right off the Chandler logo on his bat. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Sinker only a 91, but silly little action fooled me. Fouled away, man. That curveball missed just inside here to Torque, but again, way too close. There's some good lateral movement on that curveball. Bernardino. That'll be a take. 3-2 on Torkelson. 2 runs already home in this 5th inning for Detroit. Nobody out. That one hit hard, right center field. Torkelson has hit one into the gap. Green will score. It is 4-4.
He scores to tie it up.
There you go, Torque.
It's a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches.
Been a minute.
Going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see it.
Even though the walls are moved in, that's still one of the deepest parts of Comerica Park.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game,
and that will be all for Bernardino.
The dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Brennan Bernardino departs.
3-run lead has been blown.
So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Greg Weisser will take over here. On for his 20th.
Yeah, he didn't record it out. He should have,
So up next, Colt Keith.
but he did not. Here's Colt Keith against the righty, Greg Weisser.
And he takes one
Another
right
sinker.
off the
Who would have thought?
It's over.
However, Weisser does have a 4-seam fastball. Pitch we have not seen.
This one
Rip, foul,
but
slider.
foul to the right.
Came down in there on the knees. To be honest, it's a shit swing anyway. I don't think it mattered what that pitch was. They're probably going to be out in front on it.
Man at second. That misses.
1-2.
And it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by
Yeah,
that much.
that's, I mean, that's fun.
Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
When you're hitting, I'd say that's preferable. Less speed differential, the better.
Tied at 4.
That's a really good pitch. Sinker down and in.
Now batting.
Just dotted.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Red Sox finally getting out here in this 5th for McKinstry now.
That one's in there. 0-1.
No, not generally. Pretty much just based off of what it is. What pitch you think you're seeing.
Right through there for a strike.
Zach ain't doing shit with those. Maybe moving the runner up to third, but oy. Check swing did not go.
Dirt,
1-2.
No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes.
Torque bomb IRL. Sweet.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off.
Change
They'll
up.
do it again.
Just broke low. Another changeup just below the knees, man. These Red Sox and their changeups, they've been really good with them all day. Inside 2-2.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get
What
it
a
going.
long inning.
Throw the fastball, man.
29 pitches between 2 pitchers here for the Red Sox. 3 runs have scored. 1 out. Ground ball, base hit to the left side. I don't think Torque really should have gone. No. I was kind of hoping he was going back as Jaron Duran with a beautiful throw home. Close play, though. Close play. Wong had to field it, immediately swipe over for the tag. It was close.
And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Well, here's Dingler.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
for
he's
sure.
pitching right now like a
Zone
guy
has not
who
expanded
doesn't
all
have
too
more
much
than a
here today.
93 mile per hour
If anything, it's been a
fastball
little
at best.
small, but...
Strike 2.
A changeup that didn't clip in edge. And I missed it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Could have ended the inning.
Right there. Pretty good pitch. on the
As
outside corner.
aforementioned, the edges haven't been too kind to the pitchers.
Fights
We'll do
that
it
one
again.
away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another
A 5th
breaking ball.
inning that just
Try to
will
go
not
again with
end
the
for the Red
fastball,
Sox.
slightly elevated. He just
Tigers now
had a
out
hard time
hitting
catching up.
Boston. Ground ball
Grounds one to short.
should end the inning.
The story.
And mercifully for Boston, it finally
So
does.
they get 3 and draw even.
Well, we
5
started
innings
this inning
complete.
4-1.
And we
It
are
is
tied
4-4.
4-4.
Tigers offense wakes up. Even Spencer Torkelson with a big double.
And we're back.
Leading
Top
off for
6.
Boston, the
So here's
left fielder,
Boston's cleanup
Jaron.
hitter, Jaron
Well,
Duran.
all of a sudden, Keter Montero not looking so bad.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this
Okay.
is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fouled
ball
away.
there.
By Duran, this definitely should be 0-2. Change up, fouled away. Duran led off yesterday's game with a home run. Slur never really came close, and it's 2-2. Montero does have a good fastball, but this is risky. It's even more risky when we threw it middle in. I'm just going to try and get a ground ball, honestly. He
And a foul ball. He
fouled it
stays
off
alive.
again. That was ball 3. And, I mean, by a good margin. That's trouble.
Swing and a high fly
Deep
ball.
fly ball, left field, Malloy.
But it's
That's a
his
foul
first
ball. Whew. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Montero. His 4th of this game.
Catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
One away, Connor Wong. Uh-oh. That's trouble back up the middle.
And base hit.
Green cuts it off, but that's speed on base here with 1 away. Can we go farther with Keeter? Maybe finish this 6th inning? Yes. Is it probably going to be advised? No. Rounded foul. We're not to the stage of the game where the Red Sox are hitting everything hard, though. Just mistakes.
Next offering is downstairs.
But one more mistake, and Keeter will exit. Chase the change up low. Good pitch. Oh.
That's a really good.
Damn, man.
Tied at 4.
Fouled off.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really important out for Keeter Montero. Swing and a miss. Come on.
Second time today. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically,
strikeout number 5.
But that time, a little anxious.
So Sable goes down, and now we have a right-hander and Rafaela due up. Slider called a strike. Pitch on the edge in a day when that call hasn't really been given very often. Ooh, he flinched at it.
It's 1-1.
2-1.
1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Check swing. What the hell is he looking for? Swing and a miss! Oh!
6 Ks for him in this one. 1 hit, 1
3 Ks in the inning to bring Montero's total for the game to 6.
Tied 4-4.
Clutch stuff out of Keeter Montero, honestly.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
So now we're going to want to be very careful with who we bring into the game here. 2 right-handers, Ref Snyder and Story. Ref Snyder's garbage against righties. Trevor Story at this stage, actually worse against lefties, but he's not very good against righties either. David Hamilton could be a little bit of a threat against the right-hander, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to sit down Gunther for the moment. Schedule Obrisky. Whoa.
First pitch, not close.
Safe to say the sweeper did not come close.
Chapman, the lefty, looks to be
for the second straight day, Liam Hendricks, Aroldis Chapman, warming up for the Red Sox. Both pitched last night.
Not close with that 1. 2 balls, no strikes.
And I'd really like to not even bother pinch hitting anybody today. I'm going to hope that that's going to be possible for us with just how tired the players that got the day off are. It's a good changeup. I thought I sat back on it long enough. No. Slightly out in front. 2-1. 18 pitches in for Weissert. He could go a bit. Another sinker. Even though Weissert has that four-seamer, to be honest, I'm not sure I've seen it.
2-2 now. And
still haven't. Actually be curious to know, but I don't care enough to check. 3-2. Do it again. That might have been just low. Again, they've located very well with 2 strike counts right below the zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Changed the eye level a little bit. And I just thought that pitch was going to come inside. Never did.
Looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the onside run.
I mean, it does, but he's very sinker heavy.
Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on
That's
the
right. Don't give him that.
I honestly don't know what you're
That's
supposed
a really
to do
good
with that
backdoor
as a hitter,
sweeper,
other
though.
than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Chase Young, 1 for 2.
1 down, base is empty.
Ground ball. Diving play at third. Young is not quick. Out is the call, and I think it's the correct one.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw.
Hey, Devers is in the field today, though.
I kind of doubt he gets
back at third base, where his heart really is.
And next to hit for Detroit, Justin Henry Malloy.
That's a close play. 2 away in the 6th. Here's Jahan.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on.
233 average. Most success for Malloy has come as a pinch hitter this year.
Swing and a miss.
Just going to live on that outer edge. I mean, we're going to have to try and do something. We just got ourselves out in front there on the changeup.
Take a knock the other way if you can.
Check swing. Did not go.
Look down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call.
I was looking inside, and then I got the pitch inside, but I was thinking it was going to be heat. Oh, wow, that could have been strike 3. Ground ball. Foul. Just foul, about a foot. I see that mark outside the bag at third.
Take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Make it 2-2.
2 strikes.
Boston certainly is not in any hurry to try and finish us off here. Really messing around with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him.
I get it's a sweeper away. God damn, that felt all right. I thought we were at least going to make contact on that. Well, Bo Breesky comes on. Not a very good outing for him last time out, but overall, I'll still say it. He's had a couple bad ones, but since the IL and even the roster update that made him worse, he's been fairly decent. At least for our standards. It is 8-9-1 for the Red Sox. Fastball in to Ref Snyder. Hitless in this series. And Rob Ref Snyder is still hitless in this series. McKinstry is there.
Now batting, second baseman.
I thought we were out for sure.
Story comes up to the plate.
See Trevor Story here. I don't know why his whole zone here is red if he really struggles that much.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ground ball. One hopper. Torkelson. 2 away. We're able to get another quick out here with David Hamilton. Breesky's going back out for the 8th.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hamilton somehow got out in front on that fastball away.
And
fouled away again.
Off. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Field 2. That one trouble right at McKinstry. He's there. 3 outs and under 10 pitches for Bo Breesky. I say he pitches the 8th, or at least starts the 8th.
And we are tied 4-4.
Tigers 4, Red Sox 4.
We're back in a new pitcher here.
Well,
start the bottom of the 7th. Liam Hendricks.
That's a problem.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts.
Liam Hendricks, game number 20. The ERA still not good, but and really struggling against righties of all people. Kerry Carpenter is 1 for 2. How badly did the Mudcats need pitching? I don't think we really need anything anymore.
Outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Like starting pitching, yeah, eventually is probably going to become an issue, but I think our bullpen's fairly solid. We'll have to check when we get to that, likely on Thursday. Carpenter, fair ball!
Fair ball.
Gonna be a long single for Kerry Carpenter. Bad bounce off the wall down there. That ball just fair. Probably right off the
In a
line.
row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Maybe just inside the line.
Riley Green up now for the
Riley Green.
Tigers.
Lead off man on and Carpenter. We're fucked. We're so fucked. How did he throw that back to first base? So smooth like that, too. Unreal, dude. Oh, he came up looking at first base, too. My God. Well, one away.
And another ball.
2-0 to Green. Liam Hendricks wondering where it missed, but bitch all you want. It's been that way all game.
That only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that
3-0
location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Torkelson, who hit a double his last time, due up next.
Upstairs,
Ball high.
and that is ball 4.
Couple of close ones Hendricks did not get.
So
He'll put Green on. Green's second walk of the day.
One down.
Torkelson's average after the double back over 200 ever so slightly. That one is also going to be trouble. Green went back to first base for whatever reason. He's in there safely as we nearly had another base running blunder. And man, oh man, this has to be Tork's first multi-hit game in 2 weeks. It is Colt Key. One away. He's 1 for 3.
Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
That's a bullet. Center field. He's hit it hard. Going back. It's going to get caught at the warning track for the second out. Green is up to third.
And the go-ahead runs at third.
Oh, a bullet to center from Colt Key.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout,
And we'll see a pitching
he's ready
change.
to make the move. Liam Hendricks is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Oh, yeah. Even with the walls moved in from, you know, say the first run of Tigers franchise, back when center field used to be about 420 feet, it's still a long way out there.
The long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Second straight day. It is Aroldis Chapman. Left-hander here, and I mean, we got a left-hander in McKinstry. We might not have a choice. We really might not have a choice but to go to the bench. Andy Ibanez cannot play left field or right field, but he can play left, so he'll be able to swap, I believe, with Malloy. No, he can't, because Malloy can't play right. Green can go anywhere. We'll figure it out. I don't know what we're going to have to do. So, man, do we go Andy Ibanez or Gleyber Torres? We might just burn Torres AB here. Like, put him in as a pinch hitter and then go from there.
Pinch hitter coming on.
We'll figure it out.
And this is a big at bat coming.
I didn't want to have to use the bench today, but runner on third, we need a good chance here. Ball one.
Ball one.
Aroldis Chapman, fairly fresh. Didn't pitch that long last night.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at
2-0.
first and third.
That's inside.
Gleyber's average with runners in scoring position surprisingly low given his actual batting average. That one hit well right field. Carrying a bit. It is caught at the warning track. 2 warning track shots in the inning.
Strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we are tied 4-4.
Can't be serious, man. Well, we fall off from our oldest Chapman back to Bo Breesky. And let's figure this out. So, might have to go to... Colt Keith can't play outfield. Glaber can't play anywhere else. Jace Young is at third. He's an infielder only. Somebody else might have to come off the bench, honestly. Okay. So, Colt Keith to first. And then Tort to right field. And that should work, and it does.
All set for the start.
Second time this year we put Spencer Torkelson in the outfield.
Brisky back to work.
Mistake pitch. Sinker. Pretty well hittable location. Swing and a miss.
And it's 0-2.
Good. Slider down and in. And a ground ball to Colt Keith.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
True. I don't know. We've had some line drives at McKinstry.
Fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Rafael Devers. It's another quick result for Bo.
Strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Change up, bullet to Sweeney. Devers.
Whips it across.
Thrown out.
And Devers is set down.
The batter, the left fielder, Jaron.
Two away here, top 8. It is Jaron Duran. A lot of quick outs for Boston. Sinker is in.
Strike one.
Duran, bases clear. Long ball already in the series.
Next
Change up foul. Breesky has been, I gotta say, pretty damn good here. Foul away.
It stays 0-2.
I don't really know where to go. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Close enough. Then it made Duran think. Two great innings out of Bo Breesky. We head to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 4.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Right-hander Josh Winkowski.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate.
7, 8, and 9. Dingler will lead off. 0 for 3.
Dingler
Down
in the
low.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Their bullpen, both bullpens got taxed yesterday, but today, even more so. Ground ball. Backhanded at second. One away. Dylan Dingler.
And that's one away.
That hit streak, unless we go extras, is over. Just a mini one, though, at 5 games. Cutter, guess where? At the knees. Oh.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty.
Real big mistake slider there from Winkowski, and Sweeney just could not touch it.
Off the plate inside, and 1-1.
I'm amazed I held up.
Sox with some bullpen action.
Lucas Giolito is warming up in the bullpen. Huh.
Here's a 1-1.
Ooh.
2-1.
2-1. The call not given. This game, I'm done even trying to complain about it.
Tied at 4. Close one doesn't get the call. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
In the on deck circle.
Corners haven't been friendly today. That's okay. I see you. Good pitch to get back in the count. I saw it was a cutter. It's just not really the greatest pitch to swing at there. 3-2. Or 3-1, rather. That was the 3-2, and it's foul. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Imagine being able to throw 97 and not throwing it. Inside ball 4, walk to Trey Sweeney.
Now batting, the third baseman.
One down.
It is Chase Young.
Here's the third baseman. Chase
1 for
Young.
3.
Close,
Good
but
pitch.
called a ball.
Called a ball again.
That is ball 1.
Wow.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I gave him the strike he deserved there,
Stay dialed
apparently.
in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the
1-1.
scoring position.
2-1. Cutter missed badly up and in. Oh.
Threw that one out in front that
Oh.
2-2 is down.
91 there on the cutter. He doesn't throw it much harder, but if he throws that at its best, I think we're on it. Ground ball, that's a double play ball all day.
Second, and that's 2.
We head to the 9th in a tie game, and I don't think I warmed up the bullpen.
Shortstop completes
That's
the play.
good.
They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
The good news is that Bo Brieske will have a tiny bit of life here. Give me Herter, and give me... Fuck. Brendan Hannafy, but I'm really leaning Herter if we really needed anybody else here, which we're going to. Bo will not end this inning.
First pitch.
Good
just
take there for
misses.
Connor Wong. 5, 6, and 7 for the Red Sox. 2-0.
Missed.
Not even that bad of pitches, but 2 solid takes. Change up on the edge, call the strike.
Not that many fastballs.
Brieske getting tired already. That isn't good.
Looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right
Bullet
there.
to right
Excellent
field.
pitch selection.
Torkelson underneath it. And he's going to get a fly ball, I want to say, for the first time this year. Second time we put him in the outfield.
Now batting, the first baseman.
But I don't believe he saw any
Here
action.
is Blake Sable.
Here is Sable.
This one. Splits the plate.
Whew.
That's strike 1.
Light flash before our eyes. 0-1. Wow.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He took pitch 1
Tied up. You're at
to
the top of the
swing
ninth.
it pitch 2.
Fights
Foul
that one
away.
The count remains 0-2.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. His 2 swings in the AB are on balls out of the zone. Ripped foul. Ready for that fastball. Uh-oh. Fouled away again. He was late on the sinker. Sable is just all over the place right now. Chopped and foul again.
He'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have
Pitch
no
number
idea
28
what that
for
feels like,
Brieske.
but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Finally,
Next
ball
pitch is
1.
outside. Gonna count 1 and 2.
7th pitch of the AB is ball 1. Ground ball, base hit to the left side.
So the go-ahead run is on base.
That'll do it for Brieske. Brant Herter will come on because he's going to be able to eat a couple innings for us if we go extras.
Pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Oh, God, no.
Go-ahead run on base.
So, a couple of right-handers, actually 3 straight right-handers here. It isn't ideal, but Rafael is not really a danger. Ref Snyder could be. I don't think we have really another choice. We need the bulk of the bullpen to rest up. Even with the day off coming Thursday, it's still really important.
Problem this year, not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this
Grounded
season.
foul
So
by
we'll see
Rafaela.
if that factors in.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run.
That's a bullet back up the middle.
That's a hit.
Perfect contact for Rafaela. 2 on, 1 out.
First and second with 1 down.
Always always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through.
Oh boy.
It's just bigger than your own.
And this is the real
stats.
trouble.
I could watch base hits like that one all day.
Ref Snyder ball one.
So could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now that sets up a huge at bat.
Ground ball back up the middle. Bad jump from Green as that ball just died. It is 5-4 Boston.
And in the ninth, they take the lead.
94 off the bat. And that ball stopped in center field.
Through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runners at the corners here. One away.
That just defied physics.
Now.
Trevor Story, we know, not really much of a threat.
That catches
Called
the
a strike.
corner.
Wow.
That's strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
And a bunt popped up. Keith is there.
2 down.
Oh, my.
The batter,
Trevor Story just tried to drop down a drag bunt.
And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton.
Hamilton. At least a lefty here for Herter to face.
0-1's the count.
Back up the middle.
That's a base hit.
Mistake sweeper.
Third comes across. It's an RBI
6-4.
single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept
I mean, if we're honest with ourselves,
took it back where it came
losing a
from.
game and thus the series here to the Boston Red Sox is probably going to be worth heading on the road with a full bullpen. So, I mean, we're going to leave Herter in here as long as we can. He gets the ground ball.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's
Well, of course, I don't want extra innings either, but
and a couple left on. To the
still.
bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up.
saving Vest, Holton, and Canely, despite their struggles, they got a way better chance of success than half of this bullpen, so.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer.
Well, Justin Slayton, he was 11 for 11 until last night. Extra innings forced by the Tigers. See if we can do it to him again. We have Carpenter due up in this inning, so if Malloy can get on, watch out. Ground ball. Ah, just another. Malloy has been robbed on a couple of nice plays at second base.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game.
That kind of limits our chances, but
that's helping your team.
Carpenter, of course. And we also have to mention Justin Slayton not coming into this game even with stamina in the green. He threw one pitch.
Carpenter in the box
Curve
now.
ball.
No balls in a strike.
Bottom of the zone. Has a good fastball. I'd like to sit on that. Up
That
high.
one's upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that
6-4 ball game, bottom nine.
He knows that if he makes
Tigers in danger of dropping their first series since the Orioles series.
One down, base is empty.
Ground ball and a dive at second base.
Nicely done.
Oh, come on.
Man, that ball was absolutely smoked.
Trevor Story with two great plays at second base. He's made at least 3 all day. Final chance for Detroit is Riley Green, who is 0 for 1, by the way.
Foul ball.
Mistake swing there, but
Slayton, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick.
it's grim chances. We got to be honest with ourselves. Torkelson due up next.
2 down, nobody on.
Well, it won't matter. Curveball, bottom of the zone. Devers chases it down, and we lose yet another series here at home. We have a great record at home. Do not mistake that. But we have dropped now 2 series. 2 of our last 3 series. Both of them to AL East teams. We'll send Scoob to the mound tomorrow. Winkowski to 3-0. Bo Breesky to 2-1. And Justin Slayton save number 12.